Hey, what is going on, guys? Are you in the film industry and you're looking for an application that can generate AI pictures to get inspired? Well, this is the perfect application for you called Shot Supervisor powered by Bria. So let's just go ahead and sign in. I already created an account, so I'm going to hit that sign in button to get into the app. And we can see three tabs: projects, shots, and editor. So we're going to go ahead and create a new project for this demo. I'm going to call this one Night Tales, and a description is a knight fighting a dragon trying to rescue the princess. And you can go ahead and generate shots with AI, up to 5 shots. So if you want to get 5 shots related to the specific description of your project right off the bat of your project, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and do one just for the speed of the demo, and I'm going to go ahead and click create. So now one shot is going to be created with this project, and it will tell you essentially the progress of each shot generation. And if I did 5 shots, it will actually create a whole story of the 5 shots. And I use the DeepSeek model specifically for this generation. So we'll give it a few seconds, and you can go ahead and cancel this at any time. Once that's finished, it's going to redirect you to the shots tab where you can see the shots that were generated, and it's super cool. It is fighting a dragon. You can always hit regenerate if you don't like it, and you can always create new shots here. So for this one, I'm going to put a prompt as knight doing push-ups, and I'm going to test it with a reference image. So if you want the image generation to be off of a reference image, you can either take a new image with a camera or supply it through your image library on your mobile device. So I'm going to go ahead and click library, and this is the knight image I'm looking for. So it should generate it with the same type of style of what he's wearing. And I'm just going to call this knight push-ups and knight test. And we're going to go ahead and click on create. So it's going to generate our second shot of this project. And at the top, we see we have a tab view of our other projects, so we can easily navigate between them just to really improve the user experience. So it's going ahead and it is generating our second shot for us. So we'll give it a few more seconds like so. And there we go. We can see this cool picture of him wearing the exact same uniform from the reference image doing push-ups. And then these are Bria's APIs if you want to do some AI image edits. So for example, if you want to change the background, I'm going to put dragon flying towards me. And I'm going to hit replace background. So now it should replace the background with a dragon. We're going to go ahead and give it a few seconds to load. And while that's loading, you can see at the bottom left there's an undo button. So you can always undo the AI generation if you don't like it, or you can save it if you want to keep it permanently. So it's going ahead and it is saving, and now we can see the dragon right behind our knight doing push-ups. Notice how it didn't even touch our main focus, which is the knight. And if you click this, you can easily just hide and reveal the image. There's a bunch of other API calls you can test with Bria here as well. If you click on the gear icon, now that we're on the edit tab, we have HDR control. So if you want to get a bit more advanced with the control you give it, you can also do that. So for example, I'll go ahead and change some of these parameters such as the bit depth, the color space, the overall look. Maybe I'll play with the tone mapping as well. And we're going to go ahead and click on apply HDR. And there we go. It is done. And that's looking super cool. I'm going to go ahead and back to settings, and there's also product. So these are Bria's Products API. If you want to add a shadow, cutout, pack shot, that is also available through the app. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I save these changes to this image. And then I'm going to show you the export options. So you can export this image either to an email address, so it's so easy to get it off your phone, or you can save it locally to the mobile device. So I'm going to go ahead and click on settings, go to export, and we can see here we have a variety of formats such as JPEG, PNG, TIFF, and EXR. And I'm going to go ahead and do TIFF and send to, so save it to your mobile device. We'll do email for this test case, and I'm going to send it to this email address right here just for testing purposes. We're going to go down and we're going to click on export. So while that's exporting, we should receive an email address of this image where we can just go ahead and simply download it to our computer. So download link sent successfully. Okay. And there we go. It was pretty quick. So we got the email. and we can see here what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and click on download TIFF, and it should automatically download this for us, which it does, which is pretty sweet. So this pretty much concludes a quick overview of the demo. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. This is just a quick recap of some of the features. I didn't show you all the features, but I encourage you to test it yourselves. And I'll be happy to make another demo if need be to show you any other functionality. Thanks everyone, and have a good one. Talk soon. Bye-bye.